I don't need these. I can see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We had a good group in Belmont yesterday.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
You said we're going to get 4 or 5.
Yeah, yeah. We had about what, a dozen or more.
Excuse me?
We had 12 or more. We had about
yeah.
a dozen, yeah. Grooming?
She grows me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my pleasures.
It's
Living alone, being alone.
getting, you know, the, yeah, the. Okay, ready? Okay, bow. Salute. Okay, ready? First exercise. Hands up, turning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. To the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, to your left, center, inhale, exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center, inhale, exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, to your left, center, inhale, exhale. Hands on your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, and stop. Ready? Cross knees. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, center, tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, rotating. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to spread the feet. Turn the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, turn, stretch it out. Switch. 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 Switch, straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Okay, shake it out. Okay, hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Shoulder roll. Reverse. And center. Okay, press, release, exhale, inhale. And stop. Hands up. Pull in, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Side to side. And center. Okay, lifting up. Okay, center. Okay, let's do the leg swing first. And switch. Other side. And center. Side to side. Switch. Okay, center. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, right foot forward. Insert needle. And switch. And center, shake it out. Okay, silk drilling. Switch. Okay, center. Cross the arms, open and close. Switch. Okay, center. Preparation. Hold the height. Elbows down. Lower and palms down. Extend. Hands up. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Diagonal flying. Okay, switch. The other side. hands. Okay, palms down, lift up, carry tiger to the mountain. Infinity sign. Form the fist. palms together. Okay, so strum the lute. Okay, turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan through the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, I think we missed this one. Reverse. palms down, bigger circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. So that big circle motion, if you have a little trouble getting the arms to free up, just think of the circle as going up and then down. So on the rising, you just relax as much more. Then on the downside, just release. Gravity is going to bring your arm down, and then use the momentum of that to throw your hand up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you'll find the shoulders will cooperate a lot better. And part of that is because it doesn't take strength to bring it down. You just have to make sure you're tracking it correctly. And then on the way up, with a little bit of momentum from the free fall, it's going to take it up. But when you take it up, then you just drop it again and again and again. So all you're doing is letting the joint, do its own thing, go through the direction of motion, and you're not going to have the conflict in motion when the shoulder tightens up and kind of binds your shoulder. So, that's sort of the concept in everything that we do, where we kind of use gravity, to support the movement. And, on the sinking side, you just have to direct it correctly, in the line of movement. Then your joints will work, much better. So in this movement, when you go up, you want to release here. Release this clavicle area so it goes up higher. So that actually frees up this area. So this whole shoulder girdle becomes part of a motion. And it doesn't have to be powerful, it just has to be an integrated motion. Then when you sink, you're going to feel your body go down and up and down and up. And so what happens, your torso and the ribs and so forth start to expand and contract and open and close, and that all becomes part of your motion and part of your breathing apparatus. Because in order to breathe, you have to expand and contract, and this has to be involved. So that just opens everything up. Okay, so let's go through elbow straight, yeah, as straight as you can. Now when if we're doing this, like in this is curved, but this is just the line that goes here, and that's your upper hoop. We use this as the center line position. If we bring both of them up like this, it becomes this. So the wrist line up with the shoulder as a reference. So where that lines up and the space between the fingertips becomes, the space that's relative to your width of the shoulder. So that's kind of getting the relationship and the references to your length of arm, width of shoulder. So that's unique to you in a sense. It could be just fractions of an inch difference between individuals, but that's what you have to find. And if you're developing muscle memory for a position, that position should be specific to your physical anatomy. So that's why we work with a shoulder width stance. That's why we try to define the 45-degree corner. All of that is kind of measuring out each and every joint so that we can produce these positions, and over time your body will start to recognize it. When you go through the positions, they'll just go into the correct position without having to rethink it. That's part of muscle memory. So it enters subconscious behavior, and when that happens, you've created essentially a habit of how to get there, and then it just stays with you. in the long-term memory. It's in your subconscious, the mind-body relationship. It knows it, just like the form. People, yesterday we did a class in Belmont, and people were away for a year and a half, hadn't done it, maybe done the videos, and they came back and they were good with the form. They went through the form, and it was almost like they never stopped. So, but anyways, we'll go to the short form now. So ready? We can go through it, and then Mina can take a few people over to work on something. Okay, ready? Preparation. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Shift, step up. Press forward. Raise the hand. Lift, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings, and relax. Toe heel pivot, brush knee and push. Sit back, brush knee and push. Sit back, going forward. Brush knee and push. Again, going forward. Fourth brush knee and push. Sit back. Turn to the right, back to center left. Close the door. Form the fist and punch. Divert, block, and bunch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Neutral position. Turn. Fist under elbow. Repulse the monkey. Forward. Repulse the monkey second time. Repulse the monkey third time. Hold the ball, diagonal flying. Sit back. Insert the needle, fan through the back. Turn, stroke down, parry and punch, step forward, form the fists and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Bring the hands down, turn, lift up, cross arms, left to the outside, raise the left hand, then from the waist, stork flaps wings, toe heel pivot, left side grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Flip it over, diagonal flying. back, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Sit back, toe out, step up, part the horse's mane. Cross corner, Jade Lady work shuttle. Cross corner, hook your wrists, single whip, cloud hands, single whip, hold the ball, flip it over, diagonal flying, turn out, step back, close the form, deep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, so we want to go through this long sequence, long form, so we haven't done that for a bit, so if you want, you can follow along until you're ready to move on. So, all right, ready? Feet parallel, preparation. Turn the corner, step up, press forward, roll back, and push. Hook your wrists, single whip. Hold the ball, shift, diagonal flying, shift, step up, press forward, raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Turn. Brush knee 4 times. Twist step. Brush knee and push. Good. Twist step, brush knee and push. Back to strum the lute. Step up to close the door. Form the fists and punch. Sit back, go out, in, and out. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Hands go down, pivot, pivot, lift up, carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms, turn to the corner, oblique brush knee, right side push. Sit back, go forward, sit back and twist, brush knee and push left, right side grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip to the corner. Pivot, turn to fist under elbow, so we're going to end up in this position. Sit back, vertical elbow position, neutral, repulse the monkey. go forward again. And we're forward. Carry tiger to the mountain, twist step, lift up, open the stance, back into horse stance. Hold the ball, shift, diagonal flying. Shift, step up, press forward, raise the hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings. Turn, face this way, brush knee, yeah, good, Sam. Sit back, insert the needle one time, so those go together, step forward, fan through the back. Now we turn, just like in the Tai Chi Paradigm, parry and punch. This time we retreat. We step backwards, good. Divert, block, and punch. Step up, grasp the sparrow's tail, to single whip. Okay, we're going to hold the ball first and then initiate the first set of cloud hands. 1, shift, pivot, pivot, turn. So we just have that little bit of a jog instead of just going right through the hand movements. This is to work your legs when we shift and we shift. We shift the weight to sustain it, so it keeps a solid leg here till we pivot, hook your wrists, we step out, and we're in single whip. First set of cloud hands to kicking. So we have the first instep kick, fold the elbows. This is a toe kick or instep kick using pointing the toe. The other is the heel kick. Flip it over. This one's a toe kick. You cross behind and then turn. Bring the right hand on top and fold the elbows, and then follow someone in front of you who's doing the left heel kick. We set up for brush knee push, right side. Then we sit back and step through for the left side brush knee and push. And then we sit back again, step through again. This time we transition from the brush knee to a planting punch. Good. Turn, parry and punch, step up. Now this is just like the first one. Flip it over, cross the arms, open, flip it over, fold. This is like a kick, but you cross behind. All right, once you cross behind, step into the corner. So you should be facing that corner, left hand up, right hand goes up, turn the palm out and turn to this corner. Drop the elbow. This is rolling back, turn, go to the opposite rear corner, fold the elbows and form this position. Clench your fists and turn back to the mirrors. Once we turn to the mirrors, we lower hoop, cross the arms, level the shoulders, heel kick, 2 punches to the ear, then you pull back, flip it over, fold the elbows. Now we do a crescent kick and then reverse it and turn. Pivot and pivot and pivot. And then meanwhile flip the hands. You have your left hand on top, bring it down, fold the elbows, lift up the knee, stroke down, invert the hand, parry and punch, and then we can just continue, form the fists and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Bring the hands down, repeating carry tiger to the mountain. Sit back, cross hands, and here's your obliques again. So we look to the corner, Brush knee, right side push. Go forward. Turn 180 degrees. Brush knee and push. Good. Then you're going to go back to right side, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrists. Now typically you go to oblique, but we square it up so that we can do hold the ball and do the right side diagonal flying. And then we're going to turn this way and we stroke down and we have pot the horse's mane 5 times. First side is 2. We step through to do 1. That's your left side, pot the horse's mane. And then we twist step and step up again. Stroke down and do 2 more. 1, 2. Now we're going to cross corner, do the first Jade Lady work shuttle. Then we sit back and pivot on the heel of the front foot, the heel of the back foot, then cross step and step up, and we're going to do a Jade Lady work shuttle in this corner. Then we're going to finish this side with a pot the horse's mane. So pot the horse's mane leads to cross corner again, Jade Lady work shuttle, and then we do the same movement we just did, pivot, heel, pivot, turn, pivot, heel, double step, 1, 2. Now we're on the right side and we go the Jade Lady work shuttle right side, and then we do grasp the sparrow's tail. Forward and back and forward. Now we're going to hook your wrists and turn back to the front, and this is where second set of cloud hand happens. 1, 2, set up, hold the ball. Second set of cloud hands. With the pivot, we do 6 hand movements total as one set, and it's your second series. And then on the third one we pivot, 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 and then back to the corner. We hook our wrists, back to single whip, and then here comes the new posture, which is downward posture. So we're here, bring the hand to center, cover like this, poke with the fingertip, invert the hand, flip it over, draw down, lift up, and then we do the single-legged stance with the foot hooked like this. And then we press down and we poke and kick, and then we do the other side. And then repulse the monkey, so it just repeats again. Then we do one more. And we go to neutral position, lower hoop. We're going to pivot, lift, open the stance. This happens a second time. And here we go to hold the ball, shift, then we step up, and this is the series that leads to insert needle. Bend from the waist, stalk flaps wings. Then we turn and we have a brush knee, 1-time push. Then we have insert needle again, and we have fan to the back. Stroke down, parry and punch. Now we step forward. Just like in a Tai Chi Paradigm form, we step up, form the fist, and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arm, step up, grasp the sparrow's tail right side again. And that leads us to single whip. And we have the cloud hands again. Third set of cloud hands. Shift, diagonal flying, similar to that, 2, and continue back to the right side, step out, 1, 2, 3, change your hands, step out, shift, 1, 2, 3, shift, hook your wrists, and actually we go to the last series, the last section of the form, and we're going to do a palm strikes face. And we turn and do a single lotus kick, which is to slap the right foot with the left hand. Then we go to the left to do a left side brush knee. Then we're going to go forward like doing a brush knee again, but this time we're going to change it into punch down to crotch. So that's a straight punch down. And then we go up, grasp the sparrow's tail, and we hook. Okay, then we do a second downward posture. Press down, thrust, invert the hand, flip it over to pull down, step up, and we cross the four wrists. It's called cross hands, just below the nose. That way you can see, yeah. And then you can step back, retreat, step up with your left foot. Get your left foot goes forward. Then you do the palm strikes face left. Then we turn and change the hands by doing another palm strike, double lotus, and draw bow to shoot tiger. We step up again, set up for the second palm strikes face, so we can review that after. Parry and punch, the same standard back fist. We step up for the setup. The setup is the vertical horizontal position. High pat the horse. Step up, grasp the sparrow's tail, and we go to single whip, and we close the form. And step backward, just like the closing in the paradigm form. Okay, see, good. Deep breathing. So even the form itself, the long form, has a pattern, a sequence that happens at each set of cloud hands and the repeat. So essentially the form is done twice. So it's like, you know, reproducing some with some different transitions that tie those sections together. But, you know, when we go through the form, I try to give you some references so that it's not like looking at 108 different motions and postures and, you know, not making sense. So you know the cloud hands followed by the kicks. The second cloud hand has the downward posture. Third cloud hand has the palm strikes face series. So if you're learning the form, going through it gives you a kind of a reference. But if you want to work your sections, then you would kind of define it from the cloud hands. But even within those sections, it's just a big repeat that, you know, just falls into place. So cloud hands has the kicks. That's probably the most complicated series. The next one has a downward posture. That's the only really different posture there. Then going to the closing movements, and then after third cloud hand, you have the palm strike face. That repeats twice as a setup, and then goes to movements that you already know, except for a couple of these postures: cross hand and ride the tiger. So any questions? So yeah.
When you did the double lotus,
Yeah.
what was the right way to do it? With the shin, you do it.
You're hitting the instep. What a double lotus kick is, you're in this position, and a lotus kick is a crescent kick, and when you lift up, you're slapping your feet like that, and the toe, yeah. That's why it's called double lotus. Double means two hands. Single lotus is one hand. That's the only difference between the two. But it's a crossing movement. You know how when we swing like this, that's actually kind of counteracting motion. So if we were just to slap the knee, it would be that way. So if we're in this position and we lift the body, the hands have to go that way, the knee has to go this way, and then you go this way. So you wind your body up and you cross it over as a counteracting motion. Then, and we do that, you know, a lot of things in martial arts is just a balance in motion. So when one side moves, the other side has to move in order for you to counter, especially forceful movement. So like in a mantis form, we do this. So would we actually do that as a technique? Actually, this is doing this and this is doing this. Or elbow stroke, if you go like this, you hit the elbow with your hand, but you don't bring the hand to the elbow, you bring the elbow to the hand, so it requires a waist turn. But the reason why we connect there is because there's sort of some tactile training there where you feel hitting something, it becomes part of that. And then if you didn't hit that, it would be like that, and then you wouldn't have a place to stop, right? So a lot of times when we do these movements, this gives you the action and you're going like that, and then you're going to come down and then do the next movement. So that's, you know, it takes a little coordination. Don't put too much strength into it. People jam their fingers because they mistime it, and, you know. Yeah. So let's use the mirror to kind of see where the body goes, right? So it does require some flexibility, and so let's just do it with the knee first, because, you know, so we're gonna go like this. You see my hip is kind of dipping this way, so my hip is here, right? And then when I lift, my hip is wound up, my body's twisted, and then I'm gonna go like that. So we're here, one, so action, one, that's your setup. Okay, that's your setup. So there's where your twist is. Now, when we twist, the hip twists, the waist twists, the shoulder twists, and you're relaxing your shoulder. Yeah. So if you go like this, and then you tense, you're not going to be able to create the motion because, you know, there's a conflict there. So when we go like this, now because we're down here, lift a little on the way up. So that helps to bring the momentum. So if we just do the motion by doing the knee, you know, they do that in the Westerns.
Why doesn't mine look very good?
Let me see.
Looking so horrible.
Let's see how it looks, because we'll use your sample as a sample of correctness and incorrectness, right? Oh,
Yeah.
we'll use yours as a sample of degrees of correctness. Okay, all right, so we're here, right? We're here. 1, 2, lift the knee, yeah. Open the hip. Okay, let's do this. 1, 1, 1, 1. So that creates the action. Yeah. You actually do a good one.
I like that.
Yeah. She does one of the best ones. So we'll watch her.